British Commandos once rode an Apache helicopter into combat. "No one left behind" is an often heard mantra in military units. Popularized by feats like the Black Hawk Down operation, it enhances esprit de corps in a unit. It also emboldens warriors to perhaps go a step further during combat, assured that they wouldn't be left alone in case things turn sour. But how far would a unit go to recover one of its own? Helmand Province, Afghanistan, January 15, 2007. Royal Marines Commandos launch an assault on a well-defended Taliban fort. Overhead, US B-1 bombers and British Apache Longbow AH-64 helicopters provided silent assurance with their potent arsenal and infrared cameras. The Royal Marines ford the river in their Viking APCs and assault the fortified structure. Heavy combat ensues and the commandos are forced to withdraw. Once back in their launching position, a muster goes around, and a grim discovery is made: Lance Corporal Matthew Ford is missing. Using its infrared camera, one of the AH-64 Apaches spots a lone figure pulsing with a weak heat signature tucked away in a corner of the fort. The Taliban all around seem impervious to his existence. But for how long? A rescue operation must be mounted before the insurgents realize what's going on. The commando officers argue for a ground rescue operation, but the higher-ups decide against it, fearing more casualties. Meanwhile, Lance Corporal Ford's brothers-in-arms fume at all the wasted time. They then decide to take the situation into their own hands. Alongside some of the Apache pilots, they devise a bold rescue plan. 4 commandos strap themselves to the wings of 2 of the Apaches. A third chopper will follow and try to suppress any Taliban. The Army Air Corps pilots fly their Apaches just 20 feet above the ground, at 60 miles per hour. The British commandos land within the fort's walls. The commandos jump from the wings and begin searching for the missing comrade. A few of the pilots join them armed with their personal sidearms. They find Lance Corporal Ford. He appears unconscious. Recovering their fallen comrade, they remount the choppers and safely fly back to their positions. It was later discovered that the 30-year-old Ford was dead when the rescue force arrived. But the grimmest discovery came in the autopsy. Ford, tragically in the fog of war, had been hit by friendly fire. It later became known that one of his comrades mistook a hand grenade flash close to Ford's position for gunfire and shot him. Despite rumors of a court-martial for their actions, the whole rescue team was honored. Royal Marines, Commandos, and the British Apache pilots that day adhered to the principle that they would leave no man behind. Story by Stavros at Lamazoglu.